Welcome back. I'm back to talk. Like one of my favorite activities ever. Just talking. Playing games while I talk. I played a bit of this once I got off yesterday because I was so mad I couldn't just leave it be. So I got back up here, and I've also realized that I went the wrong way yesterday, and that's why I fell. I'm not supposed to go up the slide right there. I'm supposed to cross over to these boxes. Fuck. Oh wait, dude, I'm the fucking goat. I'm like the best player ever. Okay, so what's today's subject? One of the big ones is the massively increasing use of AI in everything. Like AI is ruining the world, and I think people are. Oh my fucking god. Okay. And I think people don't really realize it that much. No. Okay. What they mean by AI and the use of AI. Well, as if you have like over 60 IQ, you can probably tell that content nowadays is just cluttered with AI. And there's no getting around it. There's no AI filters or anything on any of the websites. You're just gonna see it if you were like watching YouTube. You're gonna stumble onto AI content eventually. If you're watching TikTok, you're gonna see a bunch of AI pictures in the comments as stickers. I don't know how it is with like long form stuff like movies and shit, and AI is probably getting a use case there too. And I hate it because like the use of AI it's ruining the creativity of people. And it's also stealing people's work without their permission. Because if you didn't know, AI is trained on human work. So every piece of AI artwork you see, every piece of AI audio you hear, everything is just trained on humans. And most of the time, these AI model developers don't have permission to use people's content to train their AI. Which fucking, it sucks. Because, first of all, stealing content is illegal. And second of all, using it to train something that does their job but worse, it should be like a crime against humanity. It actually fucking sucks. Imagine you're an artist and you just spent like hundreds of hours on an art piece. You decide to upload that art piece, and somebody decides, hey, I'm gonna upload this into AI to train it. How would you feel? You don't get paid. You don't get any credit. And now an AI model is trained on your artwork, so it's gonna create artwork that's similar to yours, but without the creative aspect. How would you feel? I could tell you, I wouldn't be very happy. And I think most people would not be very happy, if I'm going to be completely honest. And this has been a growing issue. Like, it's becoming bigger and bigger and bigger. Like, you can just see these channels on YouTube that are pumping out AI content at like the speed of light. Like they're posting multiple videos a day, tens if not 20 videos a day, and just waiting. If they post 20 videos a day and one of them get 10,000 views, then they make money on it. They make a lot of money on it, even if the other 9 don't do well. And I feel like that's a really scummy thing to do. And you also see, like, since this channel is a separate channel from the one I usually watch YouTube on, and I've started posting videos on here, I've seen that a lot of my recommendations are just use this to grow your channel and stuff. And most of those videos are AI. And like 50% of them don't explicitly say they're AI, but they try to get you to use AI for your content creation, which absolutely fucking sucks, because I don't care if I get 10, 20 views a video, because I'm not going to use AI for anything. I feel like AI has ruined like people's ability to think logically. And that's another thing. It's ruining people's minds. It's like turning our brains into mush. Because you can be using AI for everything nowadays. You don't have to think at all by yourself. If you like, if you have a small problem, like a tiny hurdle in your day-to-day life, instead of thinking about it yourself and like coming up with a solution using your critical thinking skills, you can just ask AI. And I feel like that's a problem that's not discussed enough. That people are just like, people say they hate AI and they do this, do that, but then they still use AI every single day. And I think AI can be good in certain use cases. And that is like, if you have homework in school that you don't know, you can use AI to learn it, or you can even like write an essay or something. If you have an essay due like in 2 hours and you don't have time at all to write it, fine, use AI. I don't really care. But if you're using AI for like everything in your day-to-day life, then you need to fix something. You need to like think differently in your life. Because like, what are you even doing? If you lack the critical thinking skills to be able to like solve normal issues in your day-to-day life, then there's, oh my fucking God. Then there's something seriously wrong, and you need to consider like doing a change. People have become really addicted to AI. It's to the point where I wouldn't even call it like, oh, they're just using AI. I would call it an addiction at this point. Because as I said earlier, people use AI for everything, not just like making memes and shit. People use it for every little hurdle. Like if something happens, let's say something like really trivial, something really small. You fucking lost your car keys. Okay. People will go onto AI chatbots like Gemini and ChatGPT and Claude, and they will use that AI to try and find their car keys, which is fucking insane. Because like, how the fuck would the AI know where your car keys are? And you already know, like, you've probably lost your keys before. You probably know where to fucking look. You know how to look. You don't need AI to do anything for you, but you're still using it. And AI data centers are using so much water, and it's contributing to global warming so much. Even in my area, I live in a pretty small. I live in a town with not a lot of people. In the next town over, they're building multiple AI data centers now. They're plowing forests. They're chopping down forests, and in the forest's place, they are placing AI data centers, which is like, it's such a fucking. I can't even put it into words how mad it makes me. And I live in a pretty like nature-focused country as well, so I'm kind of surprised that they're just letting it slide. I live in Finland. I'm from Finland, and Finns love their forests. I think like at least 80 to 90% of our country is covered in forests. Finns love their forest. Finns love their nature. And people will, or these like rich companies are just buying forests and chopping them down to build fucking AI data centers, which is insane to me. And there was recently I was going out of town, and the road was closed because the AI data center that we're building had closed it off for some reason. So I had to take a detour that made my trip go from like 30 minutes to 50. Yeah. And like to summarize TLDR, long story short, AI sucks ass. And I think people should stop using AI for everything in their day-to-day life. There's certain niche use cases where AI can be okay. Just using it for everything, it's not good. You're turning your brain into mush by using AI for everything. Wait, hold on. There we go. I had another thing written down. Let me check. Yeah. Another thing that really, like, reverse tickles my fancy is, like, super performative people. These are the type of people that will listen to straight noise on Spotify. Not even Spotify, they'll switch to SoundCloud. So they can listen to more niche artists. And like everything they do cannot be popular. Like nothing they do can be popular. Because you're a cooler person if you do stuff that's non-popular. Okay. That's what these people think. Like the less popular the stuff you do is, the cooler you are, or like the more you're worth as a human being, which I think is absolutely insane. And this is really apparent in a lot of, like, I listen to a bunch of shoegaze, and like it's not really breakcore, but more like D&B and jungle. And you can tell that these people are like the most performative motherfuckers you will ever meet. Because what do you mean? If somebody comments on a song, it's close enough to breakcore that I would call it breakcore. Like these genres kind of blend together so much that you can't really tell the difference between them. And if you dare call a D&B song breakcore, these people will flame you up and they'll like chop your head off for it. And I think that's kind of insane. I think it's absolutely... Hold on. Oh, wait, no, fuck. Okay. Fuck. Ooh. Close. And these are also the same type of people that they won't watch, like if they're watching anime, you will not catch them watching like Naruto or Attack on Titan or anything, because it's too mainstream. They gotta stay niche, and like they'll have like their Instagram profile all decked out and shit, and they'll have like their Steam profile, like they'll have like their name and that in like achievements on the achievement showcase, and they'll like blend their backgrounds together and make sure the profile picture fits their background, and then their bio will be some fucking corny ass bullshit. Those are actually the worst type of people you can hang around. Because like, why? Oh my fucking god. Okay. And like, as I said, I like to listen to a lot of these. I don't want to say niche artists, because they're not fucking niche at all. But I actually hate the word niche in general. Because like, I kind of feel like it's lost its meaning. And like people, it's such an oversaturated word, because anything that's not mainstream nowadays is niche. Which I think is also insane. I think a lot of things are insane. And I think that's one of them. Because like if you listen to an artist that has under like 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify, people will call it niche. Or if you watch a show that's not like, doesn't have a lot of reviews, people will call it niche. If you do this and other people don't, it's niche. I feel like it's such an oversaturated word. It's kind of like LARP. LARP has completely lost its meaning. It doesn't even mean what people use it for. People kind of exchange poser and LARP, which sucks. Because like I'm not even that old, and back when I was like a bit younger, people if you used to do something without actually, like, I think the skateboard community was the biggest one with this, because people would like post videos of themselves like with their skateboard, but they couldn't actually do anything with it. Then you were a poser. And nowadays, if you do the same thing, you're a LARPer. Give me a second. Okay. So continuing on, with the whole poser LARPer epidemic, people will also call you LARPer. Like I'm in a, I don't want to say I own a huge Discord server, but I created a Discord server like maybe a year or two ago now, for when me and my friends decided we wanted to play Minecraft. We created a Discord server for it, and I was the one responsible for creating it. And then people just joined up that server, like people's contacts IRL. Like everyone's still around like my area, but we're still like 50 people in that Discord server. Anyways, one of these dudes joined up. He joined VC. He saw that one of the other people in there had a Berserk profile picture, which is like, hey, Berserk's a cool anime. Most people don't take the time to read the mangas, and I know the anime isn't all that caught up, and I know the newer anime kind of sucks ass. I've only watched the OG one from the 90s, and this guy had the audacity to say that this other guy with the Guts profile picture was LARPing Berserk because he hadn't read every single page of the manga, which I think is insane. Like, I feel like if you watch the show, that's enough to not like be considered a poser. Like, if you have like a Guts profile picture because you think he's cool, but you haven't actually watched the show, then sure, throw it at him. Give him hell. But if you watched the show and you enjoyed it, and then you changed your profile picture to Guts or Griffith if you're fucking sick in the head, then fine. If you fuck me. Oh, never mind. If you haven't read the entire manga, I still think that you're not a poser for like liking the show and changing your profile picture to a character from that show. That's like, I feel like most OG movies are based off of books. That's like telling somebody who watched the first Harry Potter movie when it came out and decided to get Harry Potter merch a LARPer because they hadn't read the rest of the books. And that just didn't happen. Like, okay, cool. Hey, you watched the movie. Nice, you enjoyed it. And you decided to buy some merch. Cool. Please. Okay, I'm never beating this fucking game. I know I said last video that I would beat this game eventually, but I'm starting to think I will not be beating this game eventually. Because it's fucking hard, bro. This game, it's actually so fucking hard. If you've never played this game, I recommend you give it. I think it's on sale on Steam right now for like €1.50 or something. It's so cheap. That's why I decided to get it. And if you've never played this game, I recommend you play it just to fucking see how angry it can get you. And like, I'm mad as hell right now even if I'm not screaming or stuff. That's also another thing. I think I spoke about this last video. But people who just, like, if you get mad and you can't control your anger, then you gotta learn how to control it, because I feel like people get angry and they just start screaming. They start fucking... Some people take it to an extreme and they like start hitting people, punching stuff. I've done that before. I fucking slammed my fist into my desk if I got killed on some bullshit angle in Rainbow Six. But I feel like if you're at the point where people are feeling physically uncomfortable around you because you're that mad, then you gotta figure something out. Which I've seen people like that IRL. Like, I've seen people get so mad to a point where you can just see that everyone around them is physically uncomfortable. And I think you're like, it's not fun hanging around someone who gets too mad. Like, sure, it can be funny sometimes if like somebody gets really mad, but like in the long run, like, it's not fun at all. Give me a second. There we go. Get back here. And I don't really know what else to talk about. I just kind of like talking. So I'm going to run out of topics eventually and just going to start posting me talking about anything that's on my mind. And I'm sorry if that's not interesting to you guys, but I'm not doing this whole YouTube thing just to build a fan, to like get rich and get 100 million subscribers or anything. I'm doing it because I kind of use this as a diary of sorts. Like, of course, it's not like a full diary. I actually have a written diary as well. I just like write down how my day went, things I caught up. I'm very observant in real life, so like things like I saw, things I heard, things I realized. That's the kind of things I write in my own diary. But this YouTube channel is more just like a get anything on my mind that's pissing me off out of my mind, you know? Kind of like a second diary, if you will, where I, instead of speaking about how I'm feeling and my emotions and stuff, I'm just chatting about things that piss me off instead. Which, I don't know if this is a new concept on YouTube. I've never really seen anyone else do it. If there is any content creators who do like the same format of videos as me, let me know. If there's anybody in the comments that know of those types of people, let me know. Because I have personally not seen anyone like that. And if there's anything you want me to like add to my videos, like background music to make the long silences in between, better editing, like pictures of what I'm trying to talk about or show, let me know, because I'm always willing to listen to like constructive criticism and hear out people and what they have to say. So if there's anything you'd like to see like next time, let me know. If there's anything like background music, like just anything to improve the quality of my videos, let me know. And no, a better microphone is not one of those things because I don't have money. I'm kind of broke. I will not be getting a better microphone. Sorry. But if there's anything you want me to add, let me know. I'll add it. Please. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. We're chilling. Now, where am I supposed to go from here? Up the stairs? That's a thing. That's a thing I'm gonna write down for next video is fandoms. Fuck me. Fuck me. Please. 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 Can I get up there from here? Nope. Where does this take me? Oh, up to the grill. Because fandoms, I'm just gonna do a short talk on fandoms right now. Because like some fandom, wait, am I fucking Einstein? Did I just do something? Fuck. I don't really know how I'm, yeah. I'm just gonna do a real short summary on fandoms. I'll do a longer, next video about fandoms. But some fandoms are just like the most insufferable things you'll ever see. And I'll do a short one right here. The ReZero fandom. I like ReZero. I think it's a great show. I enjoyed watching it. I think the character development and writing of that show is great. What I don't think is great about that show is the fandom. As sad as fuck me. Fuck me. Please. 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 Fuck. As sad as it is to say, because I really like the show, the fandom is insufferable. Which sucks. Am I supposed to get up to that fucking camera somehow? Or am I supposed to go over here? I'll see. Let's check. What's up here? Can I get up here? I was supposed to get to the camera. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna try this jump. If I fall down, I'm gonna end the video. Because I kind of want to end this video on a high note. Instead of like back down at the bottom. Am I even... Can I like replicate what I did last time and... Fuck. Okay, yeah, I think that's the strategies, just trying to like somehow get a hold right there and then get a hold of that camera. Okay, can I place myself on this camera? I should be able to, right? Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Okay. I'm gonna end while I'm still here. Instead of like if I go like 5 minutes longer, I'm gonna fall down and I'm gonna be back at the bottom. So I'm just gonna end it right here instead of after I've eventually fell down. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed, like and subscribe, and please comment feedback on my videos, because as I said, I'm always open to improvement and I'm open to feedback, and I really want to hear what you guys have to say. I'll see you guys next time. Love you guys. Bye.